Hi, my name's Gary Gribble. I'm the band director at Pope High School in Marietta, Georgia. And first of all, I would like to say how honored I am to be a part of this Grammy Music Educator Award process. I'd like to tell you about my proudest teaching moment. Many times we think it would be a performance or a student achievement or honor or recognition, but in my case it's about helping students become better. And we had a young man in our band program who was autistic. He had struggled through elementary and middle school. His social skills were difficult for him. He had a speech impediment. And when he came to the high school band, we decided that we would have him as a part of everything that we do. So we made the situation work. We talked to his parents. We made sure that we did everything we could to include him in every aspect of our program. In 4 years, he developed an enormous amount of talent on the instrument. He was a tuba player. But more importantly than that, he came out of his shell. He began to communicate more effectively. By the time he graduated, his communication skills had remarkably improved. And we were able to create a leadership position for him in the band program. He had expressed a desire to be more than just the average member and to contribute back. So we created a leadership position for him. And it was a wonderful moment. When we announced it at our band banquet, the entire room erupted. They were on their feet. Everyone was so ecstatic, and it made such a positive difference in his life. He's gone on now to college, and he's being quite successful. He has an online film review that he does. He's wanting to get into cinema and perhaps become a film critic. So it's sometimes the things outside of the actual performance of music that stand out. We have had many successful student stories, and they have gone on to be teachers, performers, and received many honors and accolades. But what stands out to me are those times when you help the students overcome a difficulty, you help them develop skills that will be valuable for them later in life. Another aspect that we've been asked to talk about is a significant challenge that we faced in our career. There are many in education, from budget cuts to staffing, facility needs, equipment needs. In our area particularly, we literally use hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. But I think one of the most significant challenges we ever faced was when our school decided to go to a different scheduling system. And it made it difficult to keep kids in class. Our time frame in class went from 50 minutes to 90 minutes. We had to adjust everything about what we did. But we approached it with the attitude that we were going to make it work. Even though it caused us to lose some students, we readjusted our recruiting efforts. We modified how we approach class every day. We included new opportunities for students to make it more enticing for them to be in the band program. And we came through that without major damage to the program. So there's always a way. You can always find a solution if you're willing to change. Unique and innovative methodology is our next topic. And I think with the advent of technology as we have now, we include that in as many ways as we can. We have the students use their cell phones in class for metronomes, tuners, to look up things. We use the internet. We have the kids use recording and playback equipment. So I think that's one way that we really try to embrace what the kids are into and help them learn in a way that they're accustomed, or the way that education is changing. The other thing that we do is focus on positive result. We express to the kids what we'd like to see as opposed to telling them what they did wrong. So in many classes, you get your paper back and there's red marks on the incorrect answers. In our case, we just tell them what they should be doing, how we would like for it to be, how they can achieve that result, and then we watch them grow and blossom from there into the musicians and students that they're capable of being. How do you have a positive impact? Well, I guess the things that we do in our band program in our community, we reach out and we are visible in the community. We develop student leadership. We work very hard on those skills so that the students are visible in the community as leaders, as people that care, as people that will take the extra time to do the right things. I do student leadership workshops for other schools. I guest conduct other ensembles, and I present at state music conferences, always with the message of the positive aspects that music brings, not only to performance and playing instruments and understanding and being good consumers of music, but the skills that you learn about life and the things that you can do that will carry over into any profession. So I think the biggest positive impact that we have is just developing good, solid citizens.